Today I'm going to show you how I pack and get a hybrid Realcare Reborn baby doll ready to be sent home to their new mummy or daddy. This baby is Brittany. I'll show you the listing here. So this is on my Shopify and you can see that this one here is crossed out. This is what has been purchased. This is the natural color pack, but basically you go on and you can choose whatever color pack you would like to come with your baby. If you were to click on here and click blue, this is the color you would get. If you were to click sun, this is the color pack you would get, and this is your baby. And then I try and put as many photos on there as I can so I can show you everything about the baby. And then that's the inserts of the nappies or diapers. And then I have a full listing here and a little list of what comes with the baby. So this person has chosen the natural color pack and there is literally only one of each color pack available. So I need to get on there so quick and take that off so it can't be sold with anything else. This is it. This is the only color pack that I have. Just one available. I mean, I might be able to buy this stuff again, but I just don't want to risk people getting upset. So that's how I do the color pack. Something else I do once the baby gets purchased is I go in and I set the listing from active to draft, and that basically just makes it so that nobody else can see the listing or buy it, because there's literally only one baby available. So you can see that it looks like you can buy this baby in all these different colors, but there's just one baby, and then I have the option of color packs. So that is why the baby disappears, because I don't want there to be like a false hope. So I didn't want to just change all of these to out of stock, because the baby is out of stock. So here are some of the little packs that I've made up. Once the pack is chosen, I simply grab it out and the baby will go home with that pack. Or if you buy the Realcare box, because I sell the Realcare boxes on their own like this, you can buy them and they're all wired up ready to go. If you buy that and you choose whatever color pack you decide to choose, I grab it out and I get it ready to be shipped together. So now we know which accessory pack the baby is going home with. We need to do final tests of the baby and with the color pack that's going home with the baby. So we want to make sure the bottle, the nappies, and of course the ID works with the baby before we send the baby home. First thing I'm going to do is put the batteries into the baby. I'm using the key, it's just because it's in my little pack, but there is a slot cut in there so you can use a screwdriver or a butter knife or whatever you have got. It takes 4 C batteries. It also does have that in the listing. And there's a little sticker here which shows you which way the batteries go. Okay, put the baby into presentation, and it says to touch an ID to the baby's back, but we need a nappy first. I'm not going to put the nappy on, I'm just going to put the sensor on. But now we're going to use the ID that's coming with the baby. Okay, first one will be a feed. Oopsies. That is perfect. Next one will be a burp. Yep, that one's working. And if we stop the motion and start the motion, yep, so that means that the sensors for movement are working. So we're going to go to the next one. Next one is going to be nappy change. So we want to make sure we take that white one off, and we're going to put the black color on, and that means the magnets of the right way around and I haven't mixed up and sewn them in the wrong way or something. So they're perfect. So the nappies are working. So pretty much those are the sensors I need to check. The next one is rocking, which is still just a movement sensor, which we know is working on burping, so I don't need to check that. Now I'm going to put this nappy on the baby properly. I'm supposed to always program the baby with the white nappy on, so I usually put the white nappy on, but I don't know why that is a thing, so I can't be 100%. This nappy fits kind of okay like this, but if you get your baby and you don't like the sizing of your nappy, these can be clipped onto any of these three and you can make it smaller, or if it's too small and you want it bigger, you can unsnap them and make it bigger. It's totally up to you what you want to do, but I think it kind of bulks them out nicely. Got to program the baby now to end simulation because I put the baby in the presentation before, so I'm ending that. And then I'm gonna go to custom program, and we're up to 18. We're gonna go all the way to the end, 15, random schedules, and then it's gonna go through what they are. 0 delay time, and I don't know why I always started at 7 AM. Touch baby's contact point. Touch IDs to start baby. One, two, three, and I always do a last one just for, I don't even know why. Now, we need to let the baby stay on for at least 5 to 10 minutes, just because I think that the babies have gotten confused and then they get stuck on if I turn them off straight away. So I now leave them on for 5 to 10 minutes, even up to an hour sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. And I'm going to start looking at the items to go in the baby's box to go home with. When I send a baby home with a full pack, I make the milk bottles up, but if you buy a DIY kit, it comes with just an empty bottle because you're doing it yourself, so you make everything yourself. Sometimes I might send a bottle that has been made up with a DIY kit, but usually not. But I will always send a bottle made up with a baby because you buy the whole kit ready to go. So now we just need to make the milk up. So I'm going to use some of this and some water and just give it a shake. I've made the milk up. Have the baby's dummy or pacifier, which has a sensor on the other side. So this can be used to feed the baby, and I put some ear putty on this side, and now it's up to you if you want to use it or not, but it can be used to kind of mold to fit in the baby's mouth, and you can stick it on there and feed the baby that way. It kind of depends on the baby as well. You might have to take some of the putty off, might have to just fiddle around with it a little bit and just gently press it. And I usually like to put these in a little bag, so I try and get no dirt or dust there, like that. And then this dummy chain, I thought it matched really well because it had like the tigers both on them. Tiger, lion, I don't know. Both a little different, but kind of the same. Print the shipping label. So that one there is just going to start printing off right now. And then I'm going to start looking at the items that I had chosen to go with the baby, make sure there's outfits. And I'm thinking this baby, it was chosen as the natural set, and it can kind of go either way, but I tried to keep all of the colors of the clothes in the same naturally kind of colors. It looks boyish to me. Do you think this baby was supposed to be a boy or a girl when it was born? Baby has been on for quite a while now, so let's test that the baby is working. So in order to do this, we want to turn the baby upside down. And that's how we know the baby's working. So usually I send the baby home in whatever outfit is in the pictures. I just went to look at this shirt and there's a little mark on it. And I don't really want to send it if it's got a mark on it like that. So I'm going to put this shirt into the wash and clean it. And I'm just going to replace it with this little onesie instead. I take the batteries out and get the baby dressed into this little outfit. So all dressed, and I put little sockies on the feet so that it protects against rubbing. I know that there's still this much on each leg that is touching this fabric, but this has been washed, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna put a nappy on the head and wrap the baby in a blanket and then start packing into the box. To prevent the babies from getting dusty or all of their stuff mixed up, I keep them stored in their post boxes and then I write who they are on the front and what they are. So take them off, got a layer of bubble wrap in there, or 2 layers of bubble wrap in there, and then we're going to put this baby in here. We need to make sure we put all the important parts in. So the baby's in. We need to pack a bottle, or the bottle. So I might put that there. We need to pack the other nappy. I might actually put the bottle in the nappy. So that it has some extra protection around it. And make sure that's done up nice and tight. So I don't glue the lids of the bottles on, but that allows you to be able to make more milk, and I don't put like the most toxic things in there, like it is like lotion. We have the bottle, the nappy, the ID. We'll clip that to the nappy. I don't really have a process of how I do this. I kind of just put it in there and try and make it look pretty, and then I try and put outfits together. So I have these little pants that I thought would go with this little berry onesie. So I was thinking that could be folded and put, I think the pants are boring, so we'll put them first. And the little berry top. So you can see I've tried to stick to the naturally jungly theme that we're kind of doing. This is just a little like terry toweling outfit, which I feel like is boring. It should have gone on the bottom and the bear should go on the top. I don't know. It's going to the USA, so I thought that this was special, and it's like a little onesie with kangaroos and like gumnut leaves, which is like Australian like natural fauna and flora. So I thought that was kind of cute. Oh, that's sitting funny. Let's try that way. That's better. And then this just says bear hugs. When I pack the clothing, I do a mix of new and used clothes. I wash them and make sure that they're all good. If I ever put anything in that does have a mark, I really do apologize. I go through them pretty well, but I am human and we can all make mistakes. So if I ever put anything in there with a mark or a stain on it, I'm so sorry. I really do my best. This one says totally, my dad is totally terrific. And also with the doggy hairs, I'm currently just checking to make sure there's no puppy hairs on there. You're probably going to get a puppy hair in there. I have a puppy that lives here. He lives in the house everywhere, and unfortunately his hair just is everywhere. So I do my best, but it's not always possible. And then we've got just a little green one of these. There was a blue one, but I thought, no, I'll put the green one in to keep with the theme. That's pretty cute. Maybe that can go here. That's all of the things. Here's some little socks. And this is an extra little toy. And then I try and put a little lovey in with the baby like this, so that it's laying alongside the baby like that. And I just saw this hat last minute. It doesn't really go with anything. I think it goes with the outfit that's on the baby, but the baby was already wrapped. So, oh, it could go with that. So I just put it in last minute because it kind of goes with the jungly theme that we've got going on. So that can go in there. I don't think I'm going to need the nappies for extra packing. Put the dummy chain over there. The little dummy can go there. It's not the prettiest box packing I've ever done, but it's not horrible. And the last thing I'm going to pop on is a layer of crepe paper, COA. What I'm going to pop on is just this layer of bubble wrap. It's actually 2 layers of bubble wrap. Box down the side. Alrighty, the box is all boxed up. I've put fragile tape all the way around the box, so I go all the way around this side and all the way around this side, so no matter which way, you should be able to see that it says fragile on there somewhere. And now I'm ready to take it to the post office. You're watching this video of how I prepare a hybrid Realcare Reborn baby doll to come home.